Sharp, thank you for coming and welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
So let's begin with the story, with your story, which is quite remarkable. Can you walk us through it? How you became this entrepreneur that's here with us today? How you built your empire? Because that's what it is.
Well, it's a small empire, but it's a singular one. I think I start with, I've always believed that much of one's life is circumscribed by what my wife termed as chance events. Those experiences that we run into that opens our minds to an opportunity. And that's really how I got involved in the hotel business, because my background and my training early on in life and what my life was going to be was construction. I'm a simple builder by trade, and as a result of that, a friend, a client, asked me to build a small motel for him, which is no big deal. That was just another job for me. I didn't think about it. But having done that, what surprised me was its success. Because this little motel was in the middle of nowhere on a limited access highway. It just looked like a big house. But he and his wife ran this, and he asked me to come back and finish the addition. So I thought, if something like that could work in the middle of nowhere, wouldn't it be a better idea to maybe do the same concept of a motel downtown and combine the best of a motel and a hotel?
Why was it so difficult?
Well, because I didn't know anything about the hotel business, and when I'm talking to people, that's the first thing they would tell me. What do you know about that? So why do you think it'll work? So I couldn't convey why it would work because I had no knowledge. But, you know, in life, when the spark of an idea doesn't go out, it tends to keep you going. And this was my nighttime job. So I would type on one finger, and over these years, I would try to convince people, and I would find out why it wouldn't work from their point of view. But it didn't stop me from pursuing this belief. Fortunately, I was able to cobble together enough financing, and I do mean cobble because I didn't have any money. It's literally all borrowed to do it, and opened the first hotel. It was called the Four Seasons Motor Hotel, and in order to have a motel concept, you need a lot of land. The hotel was a great success. The second one followed very shortly thereafter, but it was really the third hotel that gave me a look to the future of what I thought I could do and what the company could do best. And that's when we built and opened what was that time called the Inn in the Park in London, England, which is now called the Four Seasons, because that hotel in its first year of opening won the award of being the best hotel in Europe and the best hotel in London, England. And I knew why we won that award. And it wasn't that we built a better building, because we were competing against the world's most spectacular hotels. Connaught, Claridge's, Dorchester, these are palaces. But it's the way we treated our customers that was different than the style at that time.
Feel like you led the way?
I think we did, but every hotel, every company tries to do good service. You know, it's just part of every company's wish is to treat their customers in a manner which would be respectful. But it's not what you do some of the times. It's what you are prepared to do all of the time. So when times are good and we all can be fair weather friends, it's easy to live under those circumstances and live up to that principle. But it's when times aren't good, what do? Do you stand by that principle of living up to what you've promised, or do you compromise and use call it the economy and the experiences that everybody's going through as an excuse to not live up to that very simple formula? And my experience in dealing with Mexico and what it offers to the customers who come here, and especially the employees, the workforce, you've got one of the most remarkable workforces in the world.
Why? What makes it so special?
Because you've got people who desperately want to show you what they can do. They're hindered in showing you that. They don't have the opportunity. But their ethics, their work ethics, their dedication, their emotion that they put into their work just rises to the level of excellence. So we see here a workforce. You know, you talk of many countries that have mineral resources. Well, they're limited. They're going to die up. You've got the greatest resource that any country needs are your people. And that resource keeps growing. So to me, it's, you know, how do you develop the infrastructure, the manufacturing, the opportunities that give people a way of life?
Are you worried when you think of the hotel industry by the role these disruptors, as they are known, are playing now, like Airbnb and these actors?
No, look, I think that's a remarkable company, what they're doing. It doesn't really affect Four Seasons, because what customers are coming to Four Seasons for are the service and the reliability of knowing that they're going to get what they need.